Okay. Um, it's time to finally be playing Madden 25. What? So from 24 at the end of the year, what I always do is I make this thing that I call the Origin roster. I move all the players back to the first team that they were ever on, that all that sort of stuff. Last year I did a whole season of simulating that and letting the games play out and everything. But this year I want to actually play the game, but I still do like doing that sort of stuff, that sort of concept. So what I'm gonna do is each individual team I'm gonna just do. Now I'm not gonna go through and make the total roster for every team all together. I just did it for like right now this is just the Bears. Like it's not every team sorted out like that. It's just the Bears sorted out like that, which you know, I don't know if it makes it better or worse. I'm not sure. I just know it's a lot less work for me to do that as opposed to making the whole thing right now. Um, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the training camp stuff, and then or the weekly. Actually, no, hold on. We'll go through the roster. We'll go through the roster first. So for the Bears, right? Everybody returned back home. Starting quarterback Caleb Williams. Um, Not much to be said. Trubisky's the backup. Bajent's the third guy. You know, good enough. Running back David Montgomery comes back from the Lions. Khalil Herbert's still here. Roshan Johnson's still here. I'm gonna cut Tariq Cohen because real life he retired. He was still in the game when I did this. Um, so for continuity's sake, I put him in. But he's gonna end up getting cut just because out of respect to the fact that he actually retired in real life. In fact, what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to make him a punter. So he goes down to 12 overall. So nobody re signs him, and I'm just going to cut him. I'll just do that right now. And release. Alright. So running back, we got David Montgomery, we got Khalil Herbert, we got Roshan Johnson. Khalil Herbert, Roshan Johnson already there. And then Tristan Ebner, who I can't remember if he comes back to make this or if I just did it or if he was already there. Um, but yeah, he's gonna be a practice squad guy. We're gonna keep 6 receivers. Fullback, we have a tight end converted to fullback in Jesper Horsted. He is the only out of the 4 tight ends the Bears have. He is the only one that's slightly undersized, so he ends up being the fullback. Receiver, this might be shocking for you all to see. Justin Fields. All right, what I did was I moved him from quarterback to receiver because he's a guy who's so athletic, so dynamically skilled with the football that I didn't want to not use him. Now, if you just immediately translate him over, he's like a 30 something overall. But what I did is I took his short, medium, and deep throw accuracy and converted that into the route running. Because a guy as athletic as he is, in my mind, it would translate similarly into that. I think I made his throw under pressure, his release, which isn't great, but and then his catching traffic, and spectacular catch were also correlated to short, medium, and deep throw accuracy. Um, and then his kick return rating, I gave his throw, not his throw under pressure. No, what did I? I don't remember. Either way, he ends up being an 81 overall. Well, 80 overall, but 81 because of some sort of team boost. Number 2 receiver, Roma Dunze, Darnell Mooney, both the same overall due to whatever the team's boost is to receivers, prior to catching or something. And then Darnell Mooney will be the slot guy. Tyler Scott, backup, probably the return guy for the most part. Anthony Miller, and then Velus Jones will probably be the other return guy because he's going to make the team. Tight end, Cole Kmet, Javon Wims and Chase Allen are the three tight ends. Javon Wims, a larger receiver who's a little bit slow, wasn't going to make the team as a receiver. Switched him over to tight end, and he makes the team as a 69 overall. So that's how he got here. Chase Allen, third string tight end, 63. And then Jake Tongas, going to be a practice squad guy. If you watched from last year, the Bears, Cole Kmet actually ended up having a season ending injury midway through the year. So the backup tight ends ended up playing a lot, actually. Now, last year, Javon Wims wasn't a tight end. He made the starting roster as a receiver, but because of the influx of Justin Fields and Roma Dunze, suddenly he's not high value for this team anymore. But, now at tight end, he's a suitable backup. Left tackle, we have Braxton Jones, backed up by, I'm not even going to say it, not even going to try, but a rookie. Rookie named Kieran. I don't know how to say that last name. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to try. Left guard, we got Charles Leno, moved inside from left tackle. He's only 6'3", which is kind of jarring. Um, and he was the left guard last time I did this with everybody, so it's not that weird. But yeah, left guard Charles Leno backed up by Jatir Carter, and you see here our practice squad lineman Zachary Thomas at 63 overall. And then we got center James Daniels with Sam Mustipher as the backup, and then Doug Kramer as another practice squad guy behind those at 62 overall. Tevin Jenkins, the right guard, obviously he's already on the Bears in real life. Cody Whitehair is the backup. I think he's a free agent right now. He never officially retired, I don't believe, but he's up there in age. He probably should, but I don't know. And then Darnell Wright, our starting right tackle. Larry Bourne behind him is the backup. Tyrone Wheatley, another practice squad guy. Left end, Travis Gibson, backed up by Austin Booker, a rookie who could potentially become pretty useful for this team, but we'll see. Leonard Floyd, the starting right end, with Dominique Robinson behind him. And then Jalen Harris, practice squad guy, behind those two. Kind of old and underwhelming at defensive end, but Austin Booker could become something. We're probably going to have to draft a guy at some point to help out as well, because obviously we can't sign anybody or trade for anybody. Dominique Robinson just not going to be it. He's already 26 years old. Going to take too long to develop. At tackle, or defensive tackle, Eddie Goldman, unretired for real this time, so that's interesting. He's a 75 at D tackle. Bilal Nichols and Roy Robertson Harris both at 73. Bilal Nichols is going to get the initial nod to start because he's the younger guy, but Roy Robertson Harris, I believe, is the better rush D tackle, so they'll both be getting they'll both be getting play time. Jerron Dexter, obviously developmental guy behind them. Going to be working him up pretty much as I can up until he ends up as a starter. Well, actually, until the same rules from last year are going to apply. I can focus train until they're 80 overall. Once they hit 80 overall, can't focus train anymore. Gotta let them loose. Zach Pickens, Travis Bell, Keith Randolph, and Micah Dude Treadway, they're all going to go on the practice squad if there's room. If there's not, it'll probably just be Zach Pickens, maybe Travis Bell. These two are definitely going to be a couple of the first that we just don't worry about keeping. Left outside linebacker, Jack Sanborn at 72, backed up by Charles Snowden. Was one of those linebackers that's like, you don't really like him at linebacker, but you look at his, hold on. Look at his ratings. 60 finesse, 62 power moves. That's just not good. 54 zone is just not good. 48 man is just not good. But he's just not good at anything really. But he's somewhat athletic. He's tall, so just leave him at outside backer because we needed it anyway. That's how I thought through it. Middle linebacker, Roquan Smith, coming back to Chicago. Obviously, incredibly talented linebacker, one of the best in the NFL, if not the best. Josh Woods, the backup. Caleb Johnson behind him, and Condre Jones behind him. Right outside linebacker Nick Kwiatkowski, getting up there in age, uh, slowing down, 79 agility, 74 change of direction, but still 74 overall somehow. And then behind him, Noah Sewell, who's a guy who I want to eventually have develop into a very useful piece for this team. Let's see. Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, and Tyreek Stevenson are our top three corners. Kyler Gordon in the slot, Jalen Johnson and Tyreek Stevenson on the outside. And behind them, we have Kendall Vildor and Terrell Smith. And then Jalen Jones is going to be a practice squad guy. At safety, Eddie Jackson's the starter. At free, with DeAndre Houston Carson behind him, Elijah Hicks, AJ Thomas, pair of practice squad guys behind those two. I'm pretty sure I checked AJ Thomas at linebacker just to make sure because he's 6'2", kind of slow A6 speed for a safety. I moved to the linebacker. He dropped to like a 50 overall, so not a guy I'm gonna worry about moving and find a spot for him. He's just not very good. And a strong safety with Brisker and Adrian Amos as the two strong safeties, and Kendall Williamson, another practice squad guy. Kicker, Tress Way, I moved from punter to kicker just because I don't want a guy named Chris Blewett as our starting kicker. Ramiz Ahmed is going to be a practice squad option. I don't think he's going to make it because he's 29 years old and 64 overall. He's not going to get much better. So I'm tempted to just not worry about it. But he's probably not making the team. Either Torrey Taylor or punter with Trenton Gill as a potential practice squad guy. Problem with Trenton Gill is he's in his last season of practice squad eligibility, and he's only a 69 overall. He's going to be turning 27, so it's not like he's in a position to, overtake an older punter who's going to be declining or retiring. He's just not. He's probably not going to make the team. But that's not the point. Point is, we want to win. I don't know exactly how many seasons I want to go into this. What was that? Yeah, I don't know how many seasons I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple, at least. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go at least two, and then we'll see how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, because I would like to be able to get through every single team. Um, but obviously, I know that that's not always going to be possible. Now, here's the real question: do I give this lower XP one to Trubisky or Bajent? Bajent's younger. Bajent's gonna be here longer. Trubisky's much higher overall and the number two. But I think it's better to invest in Bajent, honestly. I think when it comes to your backup quarterbacks, it's better to invest in whoever's younger if there is a significant difference. Oops, that's a bad start. Oh, but yeah, I would like to get through this with every single team over the course of the year, and then at the end go to the thing that I did last year with every single team together, making the whole roster and all that stuff. But yeah, it took a while to get this all set it up because I had to sort through every single player in the game and make sure I knew what team they were going to and all that stuff. And not that it's hard, it's just tedious. And what I could probably do and should do is adapt my spreadsheet that I used last year into this year's, but I didn't. I just made a whole new spreadsheet, started from scratch, and I used the last year's one as a big reference for a lot of things, but still, just as a matter of keeping things sorted neatly, I had to make a completely new one, which took a while, but now that it's done, I've made a few rosters already, all the way down to before the Chiefs. I don't make the Chiefs until Carson Steele is in the game, because he's still not. which is weird. But if he doesn't end up in the game until after week 1, then I guess I don't get to do it until after week 1. Is it the garbage truck? I think it is. This is taking way more focus than I feel like it should. Oh, come on, get a bullseye. Oh, that's not going to be good. Ooh. There's a bullseye. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, right as time expires. All right, that's easy. I've done all of these once because I've made one offline franchise just for myself with the Browns, and I think I've only finished the preseason. I didn't even get into the actual regular season or anything. But who do I give this to? Huh. Kind of want to give it to Roshan Johnson. I'm going to give it to Roshan Johnson. Because Khalil Herbert's already 26. David Montgomery's 27. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that they fixed this mini game. The fullback will actually block on that toss play. And they made it like the college one where you get a minute and a half instead of just a minute. So now you don't have to like greed the celebration dives in order to make sure you actually get gold. Because before, if you didn't celebration dive at least half the time, you weren't getting gold. It just wasn't going to happen. So if you never got, big breakaways, you just weren't going to be able to do it because you wouldn't be able to dive. You'd have to do just the quick dive, not the celebration dive. And you would just be out of luck. Oh, best viewers on Hulu.com. I'm going to ban that. We don't need that. All right. There we go. So glad the clock doesn't run while you're in the when you're just sitting here. It doesn't run while you're waiting to snap the ball. But yeah, the only reason Fields is a receiver though, outside of obviously having that amount of athleticism that I didn't want to waste just by having him not play, is because he's a lower overall than Caleb Williams. Williams is a 76. Fields was a 75 on release, and this roster I made as pretty much as quick as I could. So it's a little bit. That's and I got a couple pals that are Bears fans, and it's a bit bittersweet the whole Fields thing because he's an incredibly likable guy, and he's really easy to root for unless he's on the Steelers. Now that he's on the Steelers, I can't root for him. I actively don't want to see him succeed, which is kind of messed up, but it's just because I'm a Browns fan. But yeah, when he was with the Bears, that's all I just wanted to see him succeed because the talent is there, the physical talent is there. This is the consistency is all over the place, which is just unfortunate for a guy of that athletic caliber. Which is why I didn't want to waste it, so I moved him to receiver. Plus, the Bears had a needed receiver that he kind of filled. Speaking of which, who do I give? I think what I want to do is give Fields wide receiver battle, and then Adunze can have red zone attack. I don't want to feed Darnell Mooney. The rule for these things, it has nothing to do with overall. It's just age. As long as they're under 27, I can give them the training thing. But once it gets to focus training, like practice stuff, then it's only sub 80 and under 27. Tell you what though, it feels a little bit wonky compared to 24. Like it almost feels like he throws it quicker, but not at the same. Like he throws it slower, but it's a shorter distance away. Like he doesn't lead it as much somehow. Oh, touchdown. Fields is so fast. I mean, I didn't touch. That's the thing. I didn't touch a single one of his ball carrier attributes or physical attributes. I just touched his route running and his catching and his release. That's it. Like jumping, speed, agility, any of his ball carrier moves. Didn't touch a soul on any of those. I only touched the pure receiving things because obviously if you just switch him to receiver again, he's like a 50, not a 50, like a 30 overall. So if I did that, there'd be no real point. Plus, a guy like him, as athletic as he is, he'd be able to make that transition. And that's something that, I would consider for any other, like, super athletic but backup quarterbacks. Like, the only other one I can think of potentially is maybe a Malik Willis because he's really athletic. He's just not a good quarterback. He's a backup. And his athleticism just sits there on the bench while the Titans have a lackluster receiving core. So I might test it out, see what he ends up overall wise when I translate him the same way I did Fields. It's not going to be great because I know he's got pretty bad accuracy and everything, but yeah, it's worth looking at. At least in my opinion, it is. Oh, pocket protector. This one. Who do I want to give it to? I don't want to give it to Jenkins. Do I give it to Braxton Jones or Darnell Wright? That's the real question. It's going to be one of these two. Who do I give it to? If I give it to Jones, he'll be closer to 80. Because what I want to do is I want to have Javon Dexter and Roma Dunze as two of the training or focus training guys. And then the third one, I don't know who I want yet. Maybe I want it to be Jack Sanborn. Maybe I want it to be a lineman. I'm going to do Darnell Wright. But I'll keep in mind that I want to get both of those tackles to 80 overall. Ooh. Whoa, wait a minute. This game has surround sound for a drill? That's interesting. Oh, I'm not getting that multiplier. Uh-oh. Well, that's... Gotta try again. Got a little too close. Yeah, no, it's got surround sound because I have the left side of my headphones off so I can hear my laptop, so I can hear my audio. I just couldn't see where that ball was. Okay, try again. I just depth perception could not tell where that ball was. That's just unfortunate. Also, I'm really glad that didn't count as getting too close to him. But yeah, I have my right side of my headphones off so I can hear my own audio because I have my computer pulled up with it, and I can't hear when the right cannon fires. I can faintly hear it coming out of that side of the headphones. Dude, hit the ball. Okay, okay, okay. That's upsetting. Just get the ball. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna get to a preseason game in this. This is kind of just an intro to what this whole thing is gonna be. You know, obviously it's Bears first. It'll be I'm just gonna go in alphabetical order like Madden does. So it'll be Bengals second. What is it? Bills then Broncos, then I can't touch the ball. I just can't physically get to the ball. It's just not possible. When I start dancing around it, the game just doesn't want me to touch it, so it just doesn't let me. I am not getting gold. I got 8 seconds. Yeah. Gotta go again. This should not be this difficult. This was not this difficult the first time I did it. It's certainly a fun one. Okay, see, like that, I definitely hit the ball. No, I didn't step in the circle. Please give it one over here. Nope. Come on, give me another multiplier. Give me another multiplier. Get the ball, get the ball. Get this, get this. Now get this, come get this, and swipe back across. And now get this, and now come up and get that. Okay, I got gold. All right. I just had to lock in for a second, just be completely silent until right at the end. All right, on to the next one. Trench battle, long haul. Okay, so here's the dilemma. Who do I give it to? Jackson, I guess I can't give it to any of these guys. They're all old. 27, 31, 30, 31, 27, 27, 31. I guess it's going to Javon Dexter. All right, that's a good start in getting him on the field. He's only got to get up to a 73 to get a starting spot. Why is he in a 2-point stance? He's a D tackle. What in the world was that? Alright, that's one. I love this drill. It only takes 30 minutes to get through each individual thing. That is not... Okay, I need to get the multiplier, please, game. Swim? What? I am not hitting the swim move. I'm hitting up. That should just be a... That should just be a rip. Did they change the controls for pass rush? I don't know. I got it, though. So it's fine. Alright, now for one of the ones where I might end up cheating. By cheating, I just mean I'd put a worse running back in for the starting running back to do this. I'm going to cheat on these two. They are not fun. But this one, we'll try to do it without cheating. Give it to Jack Sanborn. Work on getting him to be the guy that's always on the field as opposed to just the guy that's on the field when we're in base. Okay, he went. See, that's one where they just don't go to the gap that they're supposed to. Like, the gap that opens up is not the gap he goes to, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Alright. We have to cut stick. I'm afraid to try anything else. Like, Montgomery's not even, like, a super great running back. He's a good running back. He's a very solid running back. But he's not like one of those, oh my gosh, he's impossible to tackle guys. And I'm still terrified to do anything other than cut stick. Because this game cheats. But I'm almost there. Alright. Alright, one more tackle. One more tackle. Alright, gold. Okay, we're good. We're good. I shouldn't be able to blow it at this point. Okay, but I'm going to try my absolute hardest because I don't know why he's allowed to cut back. Like, he shouldn't be allowed to cut back. There's nobody else there. Like, yeah, okay. See, like, right there. That's not the gap he's supposed to go through. He shouldn't be allowed to cut back in this because it's me and him. Like, it's two guys that are supposed to meet in the hole. That's the whole point. See the hole they're trying to run through and then meet him in it. Like, but if you do that too quickly, like right here, I have to go through the wrong one because if I go through the right one, he goes through the wrong one. And that's just not how it would actually work. And he was going to go through that one. Y'all saw it. He was going to go through the one I went through if I didn't hit him. Oh, I forced a fumble. Oh, this guy. See, he tried to cut outside. He tried. Like, they very clearly want the AI to cheat. Or they just didn't program the AI to follow exactly the hole that opens up. Because, like, in real life, if you try to cut into a hole that's not there, you just get tackled anyway. But in that, it's just you and the dummies and the ball carriers, so it's... We'll try this without cheating, but I'm probably going to end up cheating. I guess I could give one to Gordon and one to Stevenson. The only other option would be maybe give one to... I guess I could give one to Johnson and one to Brisker. That might be what I do, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this to Jalen Johnson and the next one to Jaquan Brisker. I want a 90 overall corner and a pair of really good safeties. So, you know, we're going to need to de-age one of our safeties a little bit. Eddie Jackson, get him down to like 25 years old again. See, these are the easy routes. The hitch is the one that gets me. And then those corner routes, when they set up like they're gonna do the hitch, and there's no way of me telling whether or not they're gonna do it. And then the drag, when you can't see it coming, it's really hard to get under and in front of. And they just burst speed out of the break. There's nothing I can do there. There is literally nothing I can do. Like if there was some huge tell that showed up or something like that, that would make it much easier or like doable. But there just isn't. They just run the route. So here's the real question. Who do I use to cheat? Do I use Jake Tongas? The answer is yes. I got to go through the whole depth chart anyway because the game likes to auto reorder it however it wants as soon as you start the franchise anyway. So we'll have to fix that anyway. See, like even this guy outrunning me. He's only got 80 speed. Okay, see that's just bad. I don't know what to do there. Corner route. Nope, deep out, and I can't get underneath it because I played inside because I'm worried about giving up the inside. And then he runs a drag, and I can't get under it. This game upsets me. Why did they take away the thing where it shows you the route? Like, that's okay. Well, at least I broke that one up. What? I didn't get a breakup of this bonus? At least I picked that one off. All right, come on. All right. At least it made the multiplier go up. I tried to run into him, and I couldn't because the game is wonky. This is such a wonky camera angle, too. Like, this is not a good camera angle for this. Can I even win? Okay, see, that's just upsetting. Now I can't. See, am I just dumb? Is that why I can't tell which way he's going to go when he breaks down? Like, he takes 10 years to pick a direction. But once he goes, he, like, bursts speed, and I can't catch up to him, despite being a corner with marginally more speed. Okay, see, and then I overrun it. That's awesome. That's really, really fun. This game is really fun. Fun is the word I'd use to describe this. I don't understand why they took away the whole seeing the route thing. That made it doable. Like, I know people who still could hardly do it when you could see the routes. So taking the route away, it's like, how? How are you supposed to be able to do this consistently? Like, I'm not training to be an actual NFL cornerback. Just let me see what route they're running. Okay, ran the whip. And of course, I took 10 years to change direction. At least I got gold, but my gosh. I mean, really, you just have to get on a bit of a run to get to gold, and then you can fall off. It doesn't really matter. You guys got to get on like a four pick streak, and you get gold. All right, Brisker. Red zone. Hey, it's even easier. Now this one is the easier one because there's less room for them to go. Plus, the multiplier still goes up if you get a tackle. Okay. Hold on. Can I just point out the fact that the 59 overall tight end just made a cut that took half a second, and my safety was full on sprinting the wrong way, and I held the stick the other way for a full 3 seconds before he even started to turn. That's interesting. I don't know what to do there. There we go. Okay. I thought he was going to break out. Wheel route, yep. Alright, I got to win one of these next 2 reps. Not winning this one. Oh my gosh, I forced it out. Okay, yes I am. I win. Okay. Oh my gosh, I was about to be very annoyed. It's like, it's not impossible, it's just not fun. And like, I play a video game and I want to have fun. Speaking of not fun, I don't remember what way I did the kicking meter in this. So hopefully I did it the correct way. Now, kickers and punters, it's a little bit of an exception as far as the whole sub 27 rule. Well, I forgot the timing on the target completely. Is it right there? No, that's a little bit too late. Right there, is it? Yeah, there it is. This one's very tedious. Although it's definitely not as hard as the coffin corner one. That's not hitting the target, is it? Oh, it still did. Alright. Now for some trick shots. Nope, his accuracy's too high. Whoops. Is that good? No, he still kicks it hard left? That doesn't make sense. I'm missing it to the... Hold on. Oh my gosh, it's inverted. Huh. I love the doink sound. Something about that just turns on, activates. It causes neuron activation. Alright. Now for coffin corner. And then we can get into training. And then maybe we'll get through one preseason game. What time is it? Actually, I got a lot of time. I might be able to get through the whole preseason today, if I feel like it. This one should be easy. Should just bounce right out. Yep. This one's marginally less easy. See where it lands. It's going to hit there. How's it going to bounce? Oh, it just bounces right out. Okay. See, that's the problem with this one. The ball doesn't bounce consistently. Doesn't do exactly what you want it to. Which, like, yes, that's just like real punting. It doesn't always do exactly what you want. But like that last one, if it bounced, okay, see that one bounced, instead of going directly out, that one bounced upfield and went into the end zone. See, like that's not something that makes this very fun. Like variability does not make this better, it makes it worse. Like for this drill, it shouldn't be variability. It should always do the same exact thing. because otherwise you can't really angle anything how you want. You just kind of have to cross your fingers. Like right here, this could be a coffin corner, this could be a touchback, or it could go right out now. It went right out now. See, like it was any of those things could have happened. And because it nerfs your kick power so much, because it makes everyone's kick power, no matter who they are at punter, the exact same as everyone else. Like it just meters it. So like, I bet you Troy Taylor could absolutely punt it right through the sideline in all of these spots, but the game won't let him. Like he absolutely has the leg from the 50 to coffin corner out the sideline without it ever touching the ground. But the game says no. All right, see this could bounce anyway, and it's gonna go out of bounds. Let's go. Okay, thank you. Please go right out. Don't go upfield. Okay. That jumped away. I didn't like at the end. This might go in the end zone. This might go in the end zone. Okay, it didn't. Getting gold in this is just wild. I'm not going to, and I don't really care. I just want to get through without kicking a touchback. As long as I do that, I'm fine with it. I've conceded that this one is not. It's not fun to just retry over and over again, and it's not worth getting gold because it's just your punter. And like, yeah, a punter can be a useful tool, but not so useful that you need him to be getting that extra 500 more XP. All right, let's go training camp. Oh wait, we just did that. Practice. Weekly strategy. Player health, full pad, no half pads and split. This because I leave practice injury on. Excuse me. This is the easiest way to make sure nobody ever gets hurt. Everything is always half pads, and everybody gets split reps. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Caleb Williams is an 80 overall. So maybe I'll do Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze, and Jack Sanborn for now. And then when a Dunze or Williams or Sanborn hits 80, then we switch to Javon Dexter. Okay. All right. What are the options? We do pass skeleton, target passing, option attack, pocket presence. I just do pass skeleton. Just attack the middle and it goes fine. Oh, unless you can't attack the middle, in which case, pray. Oh, nice hurdle. Oh, wait, Jake Tongas is in the slot still. Oops. Why did Adunze stop? Adunze, why did you stop? Keep running the route, buddy. I need you to keep running it. Fields, catch the ball. Okay, hold on. I'm going to quit because I want to fix the awful depth chart that we have right now. I need Mooney in there. First, let's look at the receiver depth chart. Make sure that's fine. Yes, okay. Now let's go to slot receiver, not power back. Slot receiver. There's Darnell Mooney. Tongas, just get out. Just get out of there. You're not that guy. Trust me, you're not that guy. All right, now we can do it much easier. Assuming here's the problem. The only problem with pass skeleton, when you get close to the end zone, it can sometimes give you bad plays, or it'll just give you bad plays in general. Like I don't really know who I'm supposed to throw to in that one. I guess the check down technically. Okay, Williams, Caleb, buddy, I need you to make this throw good, not bad. Oh, I broke the tackle, but it didn't matter. Go, Herbert. Go, Herbert. Go, Herbert. Okay. Can we not waste that much time trying to break a tackle? Like, if you're going down, just go down. There we go, Mooney. Get this to Adunze. Get behind the blocks, and touchdown. Hmm. The only problem with Fields is that he's still a fumble risk. Like, a big fumble risk. But other than that, he's really, really going to be good for us. Come on, get in the end zone. We're running out of time. All right. We should still be able to get it with relative ease. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. Go, Herbert. Touchdown. That's gold. Oh, what a hit. And he's in. Nice. All right, we go corner route. And that's good. Good final play. Oh, that's not that hard once you get into a rhythm. It's just you gotta have the right receivers out. Jake Toggus was not doing it for us. All right, wide receiver battle. Ooh, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try something and see if it works. Hold on. Okay, I gotta be real quiet here for a second. I just want to check something. All right. Okay. That's not echoing. Well, I echoed, but it's not picking up on my phone. That's the lovely, lovely advantage of having myself in a Discord call while I'm doing this. It kind of blocks background noise. It doesn't block echoing my own voice, which is interesting, but it does block out some background noise, which is nice. Um, oh yeah, I've already got gold. A Dunze, just catch the ball. But yeah, the whole reason I wanted to do this is because I actually wanted to play the game as opposed to watch the game play itself. And I actually haven't really played hardly any of Madden 25. like actually playing it. I've just been doing a lot of roster stuff. Um, so I'm excited to get to play like a whole franchise several times over. Um, what in the world? Why did they? What in the world is going on? Is it flipped? No, because I just went to the right there, and I went to the right. Then I went to the right there, and I went to the right. This is so wonky. But if I go to the left, it takes me to the right. Why? I don't understand this game. It's all kinds of busted. And like there's charm in a game being buggy in a funny way, but there's zero charm in the ways that this game is buggy. I was a little bit panicked there for a second. I thought that it was gonna lock up on me, but it did not. And so that's awesome. All right, let's see who got upgrades. Darnell Wright got 2. Is he gonna go up to a 79? It's possible, but ooh, wait, I gotta check my defensive scheme. Here's the thing that I'm gonna do. I'm never going to touch offensive schemes. Like a team's offensive scheme is just gonna be its offensive scheme. Defensive schemes, that one I'm going to mess with. So team schemes, base 4-3, 86%. 4-3 under. I don't want that anyway because I got the rusher at linebacker. Uh, and also, what I'm gonna do for each team. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go in preemptively before I start each thing, and I'm gonna look at what they're better at. 4-3 or 3-4. Oh, excuse me. And whichever they're better at, and I'm gonna do it by numbers. I'm not just gonna do it on a whim. All right, they can just be base 4-3. It's fine. I'm not just gonna do it on a whim. I'm gonna do it by numbers. What I mean by that is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna actually like use a calculator and sort out. Okay, this is what overall they are as a 3-4 with just their starters, and this is what overall they'd be as a 4-3 with starters. Bears were a little bit better as a 4-3 than they were as a 3-4. Um, the only team where it was like hugely different so far was the Buccaneers. They were like a full point higher as a 4-3. The rest of them, it's honestly less than a point, but there's tiebreakers and such that make a difference. But overall, it's fine. I don't know where I was going with that, but ooh, Justin Fields. How I wish you worked out in Chicago. Caleb Williams, field general. I just want you to be accurate, buddy. That's all I want. Accuracy. Accuracy is king. This menu is definitely slower than it was in Madden 25 or Madden 24. Also, wait a minute, wasn't he already a 74? I thought I just okay. It doesn't matter. Maybe they were both 73s, and I just can't remember very well. But I thought they were both 74s for some reason. Roshan Johnson, power back, and he will be our power back. And that's another thing that I like to do. I like to split up the work for a backfield. So Roshan Johnson will be playing as a power back. Even though technically Montgomery is a better power back, He'll be playing. Roshan will be the power back. Montgomery will be the starter, and then the third down back will be Khalil Herbert. Even though technically, according to the game, Montgomery's the best at all three of those spots. I do not care. Didn't do both upgrades on Tyson Bagent, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Just get this one now. So he's still a 57. He only went up one despite getting two upgrades, but he's probably almost as accurate as Trubisky is anyway, because Trubisky's bad. All right, let's go through the roster, make sure the depth chart's good, and then we can get into the first preseason game. We got plenty of time. I'll try to get through the whole preseason today. Let's see. Fields, Dunze, Mooney, Scott, Miller, Jones. Yep. All right, this all looks fine. All right, who do I want to be the backup outside guy? What I'll do is I'll just have no, because it's the preseason. I don't want to have the same guy doubling up as a backup. So I just have it be Keldre Jones, because he's the last guy over here anyway. So, all right, corner. Free safety, strong safety, kicker, punter, kick returner. Okay, here's where it is. Don't want a starter in the kick return. So get Khalil Herbert out of there. He's the only one though. Any Tyler Sky, he was supposed to have Rose Jones. None of these guys are starters. Tristan Ebner's probably not gonna make the team, but he'll be out there for now. I suppose Roshan Johnson doesn't count technically as a starter. Okay, get Herbert out of there again. Alright. Kickoff specialist. I actually want less kick power. Because if you have too much kick power, like a Tory Taylor, you end up in a situation where you're kicking it too far. So it's actually probably better to have slightly less kick power for kickoff. Long snapper. Where are our practice squad linemen? We got the center. We got the left guard. And we got the tight end, Jake Tongus. Tongus is the fastest by a shockingly low amount, actually. So yeah, he can be a long snapper for now. David Montgomery, nope. Khalil Herbert, and get Montgomery out of that depth chart entirely, so he doesn't end up back on the field. Power back, Khalil Herbert is not it. It's Roshan Johnson. Get Montgomery out of there. Honestly, Tristan Ebner can just be the backup for now at both spots. Just that way, when we get into it, he's on the field a lot and gets a lot of playing time as a backup, and we don't have to worry about it. All right, Gibson. Enjoy being the rushing left end while you can. Austin Booker's coming for that spot eventually. All right, Von Dexter climbing the ranks. Let's see. Get Amos out of here. Get Sanborn in here. Slot corner. Kyler Gordon. And then Kendall Vildor. Wow, we can leave Amos there. No, we can't leave Amos there. We can put Houston Carson there because Amos goes in big nickel. All right. So we got 53 guys that make the team, 12 practice squad players. 53 plus 12 is 65. So there's 4 guys that aren't going to make even the practice squad. And it's going to be a backup. It's going to be a backup kicker and punter. It's also going to be those 2 D tackles. But everybody else that's a practice squad type guy is going to make it. So that's nice. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's just make sure. League settings. Yeah, that's fine then. All right. Y'all might have just seen the password for the league, but guess what? It doesn't matter because it's set to be a 1-person league. So unless somebody really wants to be a jerk and hack it completely, which I don't even know if you can do on a console, but I'm sure it's possible. All right, play the full game. We gotta go to advanced settings. Gotta choose the kick. We gotta set it to our 4-3 defense. And you know what? Because we're such different colors, let's go. Let's go both wearing our main colors. Do they have another helmet? Black and primary. Alright. Let's go. This is also a way to force myself to learn how to use all the playbooks. And now I gotta determine how loud the game is versus my voice. And it kind of sounds a little loud. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright, that should be fine, probably. I should be able to hear myself over it completely, over the broadcast, so. Alright, so what I've found with this is that the key is to choose to kick one way, but then actually kick the other way.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Well,
a solid return, pretty good
it's the thought that counts.
Start at the 32. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is
actually, I don't know why I have any sound on the thing at all. I actually don't need to hear the game. Like, I guess it helps. But, alright, so it's preseason. We're just gonna go basic stuff. We're just gonna go basic cover 3.
Here's 1st and 10.
Match personnel and just call basic coverages.
On play action, Allen.
Ooh, that's a big play. That's not great. That's not a great start. I'm gonna be honest. That's on me. That's a bad start. Gun tight. All right. Well, just stay cover 3.
The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big
Oh wait,
fellas
hold
up
on. I
front.
gotta make sure we are conservative against option. All right, let's try to make a play here, please. Come on, Kwiatkowski. Prove your worth.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come
Oh,
out
good.
firing
Allen
like
just
this.
missed. That was going to be a
I think
touchdown
you
if he
and I were a
didn't.
little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were
Gun,
doing
wide
in
receiver.
scouting, in
So I got a
preparation.
wide receiver in
They
the
understand
backfield.
what their team was capable of.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brisker, get out here.
Allen. This one complete to
Kwiatkowski, stay in front of him. What are you doing? Eddie Goldman's already hurt. Okay, well, we'll substitute. I don't need to get somebody hurt right now. Trips. Trips, where's cover 6?
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I continue to go
Okay,
in that
that's
direction
cool.
because right now they got the defense back on their heels.
It's a 7-yard
All right,
carry to
goal
set
line.
them up with a 2nd and 3.
Time for blitzing.
Now Allen. And that is
All right, blitzing did not work. This is a bad first drive. Thank goodness it's preseason, right?
And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this
Gosh, this team does not have a good pass rush. That is a problem. That is going to be a problem for a while.
And it's now a 7-yard gain.
Also, I don't know how they tuned it, but it's definitely not. It's not as fun to play defense as it used to be.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
That's definitely something that is not easy to do anymore.
Now they can't bring him down. How did he stay on his
Okay,
feet?
well, that's cool that I broke the tackles and all, but it would be nice if I broke the tackles and then got downfield.
So the Bears ready to go on offense, and
But,
it's the
oh well.
#1 overall pick leading him out, the Heisman Trophy winner from USC.
Let's just start with something easy. Just a nice little inside zone. Here's the thing that's going to be kind of painful about watching this whole series. I will not throw the ball if I don't have to. Like, if I can get away with just running it, now that was bad because I couldn't tell which way the guard was going to go, and he ended up going outside when I thought he was going to go inside. But I will not throw the ball if I don't have to.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
I'm going to have to.
He stopped immediately
This is
there.
not
Two
a
runs
great
in a
start.
row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the
And I like to go offense just from coach suggestions. I'm going to be honest. I don't like to pick stuff particularly.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To the air, Williams. And that will be
He didn't even try to catch the ball. Hold on. Can we watch this? Yeah, I know how to take a screenshot. Can we just look at this here? He just turns, and then the ball just sails right by him. Like, I'm sorry. Was it too hard to see? That should have been a first down. Instead, we're going to have to punt. Oh, no.
Really, something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And our gunners got held up.
Hamler now on the return.
And I can't hit stick.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to
All
just
right.
3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a first
That's 46.
and 10.
Let's just go cover 2. Maybe that'll help with those shorter passes and those inside passes that kind of cooked us last time.
They start the drive.
It won't help with the run, though. That's awesome.
And he's able
Dude,
to plow
Roquan
forward
Smith,
out
buddy,
to
you
the
got to
30
identify
yards
that
just
sooner.
shy of the 30.
Why does he take so long to see it?
Chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Alright, big nickel bunch. We'll cover 6.
That was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first,
Get in his face,
you can get a
Brisker.
little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want, and try for some bigger yardage.
Allen gonna throw. Incomplete.
Why did the corner take such a bad angle? I thought the corner was going to get him, and I would come in and clean up, but the corner didn't even touch him. He didn't want to touch him, I guess. I don't like that.
You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went.
Oh, that's an easy pick. Let's go. Okay, we got the ball back. We're fine. Yeah, Keon Coleman, not that guy, buddy. He might be that guy's size, but he's not that guy. All right, let's try. Let's just go bench here. Nice, easy throw. Nice, easy throw. Should be open to the right side. Well, it kind of was, but I overthrew it. I let him too hard. That's my bad. It's probably open to the left more, though. All right, nice, easy throw. Nice, easy throw. Just going to hit the drag. Just going to hit the drag. There we go. All right. Oh, first quarter's almost over. Starters are almost out.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft.
Oh, Fields, go.
Got the best players they could at the time they were
All right, hurry up, hurry up. We want to go hurry up.
And they're going to hurry back to
running out of time with the starters.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Not a lot of options out of this formation. Let's go pivot, return, and see what happens on that out route or on this. Call it timeout. I'm going to treat this kind of like a 2-minute drill just because this is the last bit for the starters.
Here's Williams.
Oh, Komet wide open over the middle.
And he's got a first
Hurry up.
down as a tackle made at the Bills 39. Montgomery back to the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
Do I like any of these plays? I love trap. I always like trap. I don't like trap against this, though. Oh, that's not a deep out at all.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll buy some time right.
Just throw it away.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he
Get to
chucks
third.
this away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now a
Where's
stoppage
tight
here
end
as we
attack?
got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Oh, reliable.
Get to the 29 if they
Ooh,
want to
Fields
pick up
might
the
be
first
gone.
here on
Fields
3rd
might be
down.
gone. Hold on. I want to see this. Fields is gone. Fields is gone. Touchdown. No, Williams, please, please. Oh, it was open. That's depressing. Punt. What? We're on the 35. Why would we punt? It's a 52-yard field goal.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This will be kicked from the 42.
Oh, whoops.
It's a 52-yard attempt.
Yeah, why would we punt that? That's
And the 11-year veteran bangs
interesting that it
through.
wanted
And they are
it
on the
punted.
board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
All right, let's kick off left.
Charles, they get to them with their first
Hook it to the right a
turnover
little
of the
bit.
game And then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what
Dude, it is impossible.
his defense, the firemen,
All right,
out there, guys,
single
and don't
wing.
let them put some points on the board.
Where's cover 2?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game
That should have been a
brings.
pick, but I didn't get out fast enough.
Isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
It's going to be backups after this play, or if they don't even snap it, it might just be backups. All right. I don't know if I want to play as the backups, I'm going to be honest. I might just sim. Goal line defense. What in the world? I didn't pick goal line. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to sim through the parts without the starters. Like, as much as I would like to see the backups play, I don't want to play with the backups. So, yeah, we kind of got stomped a little bit. Our backups must be so bad compared to the Buffalo backups. Also, they didn't have a quarterback throw for the second half? What? That doesn't make sense. Shane Buechele, who's hurt. How does a man on the IR make plays? Also, how is he on IR? I turned off pre-existing injuries. Oh, maybe he got hurt in-game. Boy, Trubisky, buddy. Yikes. That's interesting. All right, well, we know why we stunk with the backups in. It's because Trubisky decided that he didn't want to throw to our team. He wanted to throw to the other team. That's cool. Okay. That's one game down. Hopefully no injuries. If there are injuries, I'm going to be upset. As long as it's not to somebody that was going to get cut, it's not that big of a deal. But if it is to somebody that was going to get cut, then it's a problem because then I can't cut them. No new injuries. All right. What are these? Why does it keep? I'm not looking at the trade block. All right. Storylines. New message. Offensive coordinator. Position battles. Where is there a position battle? Travis Gibson and Austin Booker. There's not a battle. Oh, I doubt that will go over well in the locker room. What? Gibson is like 6 overall higher. Why is that not? Why is there an argument that there should be a position battle? There should not be a position battle. That is not. Okay. He's just been telling my personality to be a problem sometimes. I know I'm intense. More of a team player. You're old and you're not as good as you used to be. That I don't like how they wrote either of those. And once again, can somebody explain to me how saying, okay, this guy who's clearly the better player is going to be our starter is going to cause problems because I'm not allowing there to be a battle? Like, Austin Booker's not that guy yet. So I don't know how that's supposed to make sense. Well, to be honest, I tried to throw to Herbert by pressing R1. Didn't work, and I panicked a little bit there. Just keep completing passes, keep making the multiplier go up. Why was that guy screaming across the field? Okay, the wheel route's not open. Heard a little early. Why is it calling those corner routes on the goal line? There's not enough room to run. He caught that in the end zone. I'm going to have to redo this, aren't I? I don't know why I keep trying to hurdle. But I just think it's funny. Oh, maybe we won't have to redo it. As long as we make this. Yeah, we'll be fine. That's gold. Wheel route. And hit the drag. Spin move. Okay, well. Alright. They tweaked that to be weird. Like, I get that they wanted to add in plays where you could throw it to the running back instead of just being able to throw to the 3 receivers, but then it just kind of makes it all wonky because the running back, I don't want to say is always wide open, but is half the time kind of super open. Alright. Come on, Adunze. Dude, Caleb, buddy, lead the throw. Lead the throw. Quit throwing it so I gotta slow up right at the point of catching it. Just completely lead the throw. And one more catch. And that's done. Alright. Alright, Sanborn. You gonna be all wonky again? That time he wasn't. Okay, we missed the circle. And then that guy just didn't block us. So it's kind of fine. Alright. I really hope it never freezes on this screen. Because if it does, then that's just really upsetting. Roma Dunze with an upgrade. Getting better. His morale dropped him down to a 2 overall, but, you know, it's fine. That is wild that happened. That the morale dropped. No, you know what? No, I'm resetting the morale. That is genuinely upsetting. Like, I don't understand why that is. No, I'm not dealing with that. I refuse to deal with that. I am resetting morale. Wait, not user settings. Members. I can't reset morale to 50. Why can't I reset morale to 50? Okay, that's really, really, really annoying. Like, how bad did that... Everybody's at least -1. The only guy on offense who isn't -1 is Justin Fields. Like, everybody else is at least -1 or -2. Everyone is just... Okay, that is such a dumb thing. That's so stupid. And also, why does being at 40 morale as opposed to 50... Like, 50 is completely neutral. So how does being at 40 tank so much stuff that you drop 2 full overall? Like, I'd understand it if it dropped you to, like... I gotta adjust my personal settings so I always kick first. It's really annoying not kicking first. But, like, I understand that if you're, like... I feel like every 10 morale should be roughly the ability... Should be roughly potential enough to drop 1 point. Like, it should not be that being down to 40 morale should drop you 2 points. That's insane.
Jones breaking from the contact and able to take it
Excuse
past
me.
the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
Burrow is coming off a year where he suffered his second season-ending injury over a 4-year span. And while that's certainly concerning, there's certainly no denying he's truly one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL whenever he's on the field. However, for them to reach their full potential, he has to be out there. Because as long as he is, this team is a legitimate contender to win it all.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him and make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh, that should have been picked off. I was right there.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Come on, catch it, Kwiatkowski. Pass, cover the sticks. Watching for screen. Other than that, should be nothing to worry about. It's not a screen. Get to him. Get him down. Are you kidding me? I am genuinely upset right now.
They think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Why did it not switch to that guy?
Forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And Burrow going to throw again. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
You're telling me Roquan Smith misses a tackle on T. Higgins? That's just not okay. See, that is a point where this game makes me upset. And now I just want to blitz.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Burrow on play action.
Neither of the two guys. They both. Okay. So my linebacker, who has, I can't imagine anything less than 95 play recognition, instead of sacking the quarterback on the play action pass, collided with another guy at the running back, which caused a wide open pass to the end zone. Not to the end zone, but to a receiver who had about a half yard of separation, who's now careening into the end zone. This game frustrates me. I don't understand it. Is there no value in play rec? And then the guy that I had couldn't get through because he got stuck on the two linebackers tackling the running back. So now, okay, it's fine. I just need to play the game more. I'm not used to this one yet. It's just different.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown,
it's just different. That's all. I just gotta get used to it.
Oh, some strong running. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Yeah, I don't need to see the introduction for Caleb Williams. I know. He's our guy.
They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL
Alright, let's
QBs
just start with a run. Calm things down.
At every step along the way. First at Oklahoma, then at USC. Big time talent.
Alright, good run. Good run. 8 yards. Why do they have so many runs that go weak side? No wonder their run game is awful.
Now he gets a chance to utilize those weapons.
2 yards to go, second down. To throw, Williams sliding out of the pocket. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things broke down.
Right.
As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found the
Okay.
to the marker.
And he gets it down to the 32.
I like how when I get vacuum sucked to a blocker, there's zero chance I can get off to make the tackle. But when the AI gets vacuum sucked to a blocker, they're just like fine to make the tackle through them. That's really cool. That really is nice to see. Definitely isn't upsetting at all.
Strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And this one is
Okay,
gonna be
Wims,
off the
I
mark,
need you to
too
actually
far
get
out in
across.
front.
I don't know why you ran a drag at -2 yards, but
Second down. Charles, we get a look there at the draft
okay.
class for this
Fields
offense.
has a
What do you
chance.
make of it?
Well, overall, I like the
Fields has a
balance of the
chance
guys
to
that
be
they
open. What is that
selected
corner
because, to
doing?
me, they got a few guys who can step
Fields
in
is
and
open.
right away, which is exactly
Please.
what you want. But
Touchdown.
Got his man complete. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Justin Fields, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
I like how the announcers don't have anything to say because Justin Fields isn't a receiver, but he is. That's going to miss. Yep. Wow. Why am I so bad at kicking PATs? That's interesting. Like I can perfectly accurate with punts. I can do it with this kickoff, but I can't with PATs for some reason. Does it go faster on the backside of PATs? Because if it does, then that's messed up that they would do that, because that actually does just make it different and harder. And that's not fun. It actually almost has to be that it's faster, because otherwise it would feel the exact same and it wouldn't be hard to do. Okay, that's not how I wanted to be. I wanted to be the guy who was right underneath that throw that didn't even put his hands up. I love how when I take a risky throw, every linebacker near the state of the pass being going to, where the pass is going to, will stick a hand up and try to pick it off. But when they throw it over my guy's head, he just stands there.
Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Okay, good. We actually got pressure for once. Tight slots. Right, let's go big nickel. But let's still go cover 3.
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbooks
Brisker
probably
get in there.
installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like
Okay, so why does the deep guy not attack the corner route? Just go up. Like, you don't have to do anything, you just have to be there.
Had the offense humming on the first drive.
Free fire, that's it. We're blitzing.
No, and I think a lot of
This
times
has never gone
confidence just
wrong.
really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position.
Okay.
Big fellas up front,
Bunch
really
quads.
making this offense go early in the game.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Oh, it's empty. Why did it just say gun bunch quads, not empty bunch quads? Those are two very different things.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end.
Am I just spoiled by the Browns team? Is that why I'm not used to it being like this hard to stop somebody? It might be, honestly. They do have a really good roster defensively. Plus, I tweak a lot of I don't not tweak as in like I change things, but I tweak a lot of things and I pick a lot of players that I like. And I like a lot of athleticism. And this team does not have that much athleticism at linebacker, and it's got a bad D-line. So there's negative pressure occurring, despite being against the even worse Bengals offensive line. Dude, Roquan, buddy, I need you to move. Why do linebackers just stand still?
From 3 yards out, and the Bengals are able to stretch out
Yeah, I'm only doing preseason today because I will get absolutely livid if I keep doing this for too long.
So that lines up a 7-play
what is return trap? What does this do?
to the tight end Mike Gesicki. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Well, that was awful. Half of the linemen didn't touch anybody. Why were the linemen even out here?
Their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Let's just run double slants.
You feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll get
just
8
keep
on
it.
the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short.
Are you kidding me?
Who
Who is that guy? He's not that good. I can guarantee you, whoever he is not that good. I don't even know who it is. That's how I know it was a Davis Gaither, because he's not that good.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Why can tight ends never truck cornerbacks? Like, IRL, a tight end versus a corner, who are you taking? I'm taking the tight end 10 times out of 10 to run that guy over. But in game, go Wims. All right, good.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
All right, Hendrickson, what are you going to do?
Read option, here's Montgomery. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. They've created a nice
The new balancing system is interesting, but I don't know that I actually like it.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second and 4.
Because it's a little funky.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Also, I like how my linemen started at outside leverage against him. Or started as inside leverage against him, wanted inside leverage, and yet somehow the defender ended up being on the inside. I just disagree that would have happened. I don't know. This
That's a strong
game,
pickup right there
it
on
gets on my
first
nerves
down.
when
And as
things
the
like that
drive
happen.
goes
Because,
on,
like,
we're seeing an
who is
offensive
that
line and
safety?
running game imposing
Was
its
that
will.
Jordan Battle?
Now
Because
second
he
and
doesn't hit
5.
like that.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And I didn't have time to throw. I tried to throw and I was immediately sacked. Cool.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his
Alright.
pass rush
4
repertoire
verts.
that time.
All reliable.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh, you're lucky Mooney's got good hands.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What in the world are they doing?
They'll run with Montgomery.
I didn't change the play first. I didn't have enough time.
No further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
But also, if they're gonna do that,
One of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head,
if
or
they're
you get
gonna
mad and
respond
redouble your
to me
efforts. I think we
being
just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no
like
gain.
that, then I'm just gonna do this.
Once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Touchdown. Easy.
Justin
In
Fields.
fact, watch this.
Catches, 2 touchdowns here so
I'm gonna do it again.
And the Bears have cut the lead back down to 2. Williams gonna throw for it. Depleted the 1. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are gonna tie the game.
Boy, that sure was difficult.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I wish the kicker could at least keep coming up once they kick it, because like they should be able to. They're the kicker.
Charles coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Alright, this is probably the only chance they have to run the ball, and they're not going to. Why is Roquan Smith all the way on the other side of the field when there's a curl route right in his zone? That upsets me greatly. Let's go cover 2. Where is cover 2?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Like, do I have to use Roquan because okay, I guess I'm a D lineman. That's awesome. I love when the game just decides I'm not the player I want to be.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete once again. It's Gesicki.
Get him. Get him.
Still going. They can't stop him.
Okay.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way
So I guess
down
Gesicki's just
inside
impossible
the
to
10.
tackle. That's cool. That's fine. Why would that be upsetting? What about that would make me angry?
That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on
Who even got the sack?
So now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Get him, Roquan. No way he breaks the tackle from Roquan Smith. This has got to be the worst Roquan Smith of all time.
Starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Amos, get over here.
In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Alright, that's fine. Just take it into half.
Now it's 4th and goal. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. McPherson's kick is good, and they take a 17-14.
Okay. All right, let's see.
They're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball
Let's
game.
reverse. Let's try this. I don't.
Drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's
Oh,
number
cowards.
one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears
Oh
offense
my
ready
gosh,
to
we have a
go
chance.
for their
We
next
have a
drive.
chance. If it's cover
And they'll
3
have
and that
time for
safety
one
rolls
play.
over,
There's 2
it's a
seconds on
touchdown.
the clock.
It's not a touchdown. He did not roll over.
And he'll get this complete downfield to
So it's a
connect.
nice gain,
And
but
he'll be
that's
taken down, but not
it's the
before
half.
they work it across midfield. So we
I
have
was
reached
hoping to be cover
halftime here. It's
3.
the
Would have been a
visiting
touchdown to
Bengals having
Fields,
a
but
look
it
around the
was not.
NFL. We'll have to wait for
All right.
postgame because we are moving right
I
to
don't care about
halftime and
this.
on to the third quarter.
Throw it short, sure. Defend the short pass, sure.
Welcome back. Halftime over.
Super Sim. End of game. I don't play with the backups in because the backups make me upset. Oh my gosh, can we win? Can we win? We're winning? We're tied? We're losing? We lose.
What
Cool.
a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile.
Cool. Why can I not reset morale? That's really annoying that I'm not allowed to do that. I really want to do that. I really don't want my team to be stuck at minus 10 morale for Lord knows how long it's going to take to get them out of that. It's always weird how long it takes to get morale back when you lose it. Because when you lose it, it's just gone. And outside of scenarios, the only way to get it back is by like winning really, really big. And even then, only the guys that actually play get the morale. Like the backups aren't going to have morale all season. They're just not. One new message. I'm not trading for anybody. Like, trades are only allowed because other teams can do them. And if I want a draft pick, I can trade draft picks for draft picks. But that's it. Dig. Touchdown. No one was really open on that one. This is a really bad play. This is a really, really bad play. And he dropped it. And we have to restart. One incompletion, you have to restart. That's the downside of this one. It's not as bad as the outmanned version, where the scoring is the exact same and the time is the exact same, but there's more defenders. But it's certainly got a quirk in that a single miss and you're done. You got to restart. And they're both like that. Why is Mooney in instead of Fields? Is it because he's the slot guy and that's technically the slot guy? That wasn't a touchdown? That is. All right. Ow. Oh, Adunze, you got to get outside of that. Could have been a big play instead of just a little play to end it. Not that it matters, because, I won, but it matters, Oh, I'm tired. All right. We do only have one more game to get through before we're done with the preseason. And then I'll do cuts. And then that'll be it for today, or at least for now. I might come back later tonight. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Gotta do Sanborn, and then play the game, and then do cuts, and then readjust everybody, make sure the depth chart's good, and then sim to week 1, and then we'll put it on hold from there. Again, I don't know how many seasons I'm going to go in with this, with each team. I would hope to be done with each team within a week. Now, obviously, that's going to be a little bit difficult. And I'm only keeping this one short because it's the first one. It's kind of an intro video. It's really more of a, really just more of an intro to what we're doing this time as opposed to, you know, a whole thing. So I'd like to keep it sub 3 hours. But we'll see. Who got upgrades? Tyler Scott with an upgrade. Oh boy. He gets to be better at doing nothing because he's not a starter. Well, I guess he was in for a play last game. And I guess he probably plays a lot once the starters are out in the preseason. But up until that point. Oh, Keenan Allen went to the Vikings. Cool. That's awesome. I could have swore I traded him. No, I guess I didn't because there wasn't anybody worth trading to get. I think I just cut DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. I don't think I traded either of them. Because what was I going to do? Trade him for, like, one of the, like, for Darnell Mooney? Like, usually when I trade players, it's because I would like to replace the player that I'm taking with a player of a similar caliber. And that's just not going to be the case when I'm trading away Keenan Allen for Darnell Mooney. Alright, we'll just kick off middle, see what that does.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, now how about this return?
He's gone.
He's to midfield. And he'll return this one all
Cool.
the way onto
So
the
that's
other
just
side
not
of the
fun.
field. Well, the Chiefs offense
That's
continues
really
to play
broken.
out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th
Like it is.
season in the
I don't know if
NFL.
it's even
It's
possible
Patrick
to make
Mahomes.
I
a
think it's
stop
safe to say that
there.
at this point in his career, there's really nothing Mahomes hasn't accomplished by this time. 3 Super Bowl rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 league MVPs, a couple of All-Pro nods, and
now some space
I'm sorry.
and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
That's interesting that
Inside
he
the
just
20.
walked through
The
that.
catch
That's
and run
cool.
pays off
No,
for
that's what I
29
wanted. That's actually what I was
yards.
hoping would happen.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
He's going to find his running back.
All right,
It's
at least
complete.
that worked.
And He'll get about 6 here
Dude,
before
Kyler
he is
Gordon, when he
taken down
wants to,
rather
he hits like
rudely
a
and
truck.
abruptly. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
I don't know how much Bears y'all watch, but Kyler Gordon, when he's on, he is on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Alright, let's go big nickel
just 3
and let's
yards on the
blitz
catch
because
there. He
it's
couldn't get
3rd and
away.
short.
And
And I
it'll leave
can't
them with
imagine
3rd
they're
and
going to
a full
actually
yard to go.
pass it
So
here.
they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again,
They are
they'll throw
passing.
with Mahomes.
And it's caught.
The open man, that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable.
Dude, he's not that shifty. What is his break tackle rating? Because it must be 99 with how he's just sliding through things. And like, okay. I don't and that's going to be roughing the kicker, isn't it?
But flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
How does this affect anything?
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right.
Oh, they have a safety kick yet.
The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance
Okay,
to
so
return
that's
this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
fine,
So
I
here are the
guess.
Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week. And then
Okay, let's see. What do I want to do?
He has an extra dimension that really confounds defenses
run
when
it
he puts
here.
it all together.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come
Wait
up
a
on
minute.
2nd and inches.
Okay, good. He doesn't have inside stuff. He just has goal line stuff. Inside stuff is goal line stuff is fine. That's workable. Inside stuff makes me want to turn the game off. Oh, Fields, buddy, this is a touchdown if you beat this. This is a touchdown. It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown, please. Gone. Justin Fields is too fast. You can't be press manning him.
59 yards. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
You cannot press man him. He is too good. He's too fast. That's the main thing. Like, he accelerates super quick, and he gets downfield super fast, and that's all that I need out of my wide receiver one. He will get plenty of touchdowns just from plays exactly like that.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Okay. We're not going to be able to stop him at all, are we? Oh, we're going to have to just kick it out of the end zone, aren't we?
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And this will be good.
Our linebackers are so slow. Why is Kwiatkowski so slow?
And he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pressure, and he's taken down.
If you think it's run and you go and then you realize it's pass halfway through, just go and get the quarterback. Because I was completely unblocked. Alright. Let's go cover 4. Guess pass.
Secondary now for 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Okay, it's 4th down. Oh my gosh, we're going to force a punt. Finally. For the first time ever, we've forced a punt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's news. This is headlines.
And letting it be known that points come so easy again.
Come on, Velas. Okay, well,
Punt,
it was the thought that counts. And somebody's hurt.
good,
Is that Kwiatkowski? I think it is.
Take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment.
That's not great. Dive, hit, and B gap.
Montgomery to begin the drive. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That
run another run.
Offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards.
Okay, cool. I love how the receiver just kind of gave Nick Bolton a little bit of a just a little sweet whisper into his ear as he just ran right by him. I really hope I can keep this. I'm keeping it. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's what we like to see. We love to see you lost for play, or plays that go for a loss. Alright, Adunze, get open. He did not. But Mooney did.
That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Match spot. Just easy, simple, clean play. Okay, command. I need you to keep running, buddy. The rub route is supposed to stop the defense, not the offense.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team.
Oh, that's the first quarter.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
All reliable. What are they running?
To the air, Williams. It's a short one here.
All right, well,
to his tight end.
let's run a
He's able to
screen.
take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Williams. They'll set up the screen.
Get the guy. Why did he just ignore him? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It upsets me greatly. It just doesn't make any sense. Attaboy, Scott.
But not before getting it inside the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
I
don't like this play very much because it runs it to the weak side and we don't have enough guys for how many guys end up over there. Like, I just have to try to cut it back, but there's not a cutback half the time.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
This play usually works. You just got to read the high-low of that linebacker. Or it's man. And you just throw it to the drag because the guy who's on him isn't nearby. No, it was cover 3. That linebacker just bailed on the deeper route for no reason. That's interesting. Oh, there's an extra guy on both sides.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Boy, they don't have a great passing offense, do they?
This is 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Williams.
That's a sack. Yep. That's infuriating. I should have just thrown it, but I didn't want to. I didn't think it was open. This wheel's not going to be open. Kmet's too slow. I don't know why I called this.
To throw, it's Williams.
I'm not going to get to throw it anyway. I should have just checked it down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And the 11-year veteran bangs it
It's all right. We're up by 3.
Here now at 10-7. So as it turns out, that
I'm just kicking it out of the end zone.
Charles, they at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Tennessee's offense ready to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love
still a preseason. Don't bust out anything super good. Just use basic stuff.
Because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase.
See, the safety just stood there, and then the ball was thrown, and then he started to finally drive once the ball was almost to him. Just drive as soon as the ball's thrown.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. The man in motion is Brown. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Mahomes now to throw.
Thank goodness that time Roquan Smith finally made a play. He just loves to not make plays, so I was worried he wasn't going to make a play there. But he did that time, which, great.
Now it's Mahomes again. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
All right, good. We get another stop, so we should have the full 2 minutes to make a play here at the end of the half.
And no return here. Where will they
start? All right. So let's get one run play off.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of
Okay, Chris Jones just decided to murder my team. That's cool.
Get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Okay. All right, I guess the whole defense is just faster than my offense. That's fine.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there.
All right, Mooney, please get open. It looks like cover 3, so actually he probably will be. Oh, come on. His head was turned.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. That ball caught. It's Rice.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Like I would prefer that my safeties attack routes underneath them as the ball's thrown. But instead, they just stand there.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Can we get pressure, please? Just once. Just one time, please. Can we get...
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And down inside the 15.
If McCole Hardman tried to block Roquan Smith. I feel like Roquan Smith would realistically just blast right through him. So why did he just let him?
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught.
Just attack it.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Why is Woods in?
Now Mahomes.
He didn't get in.
A shot at the end of that play.
He didn't get in.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. To the end zone,
Okay. All right, come on. One more stop. One more stop. Force them to kick it. Going to halftide.
Plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out a little bit longer. But I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last
timeout. What are they going to go for it?
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So
they're not going to go for it. Why did they call the timeout?
Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
I didn't get in front of the reverse guy. All right.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, please. Oh, please be cover 3. Please rotate that safety on snap. Rotate that safety on snap. He did not rotate. Okay. It's cover 2 man. And Scott didn't catch the ball. All right, let's try to get him to stay honest. Nope, they brought in dime. Darn.
Now Williams, a final shot before break.
Dude, Caleb, buddy, you gotta not be overthrowing these things like that. That's the 2nd time you've missed a big play just because you just crank it.
The preseason 3rd quarter. Here we go.
Let's just go with run it inside. They didn't run the ball a single time. Kind of wild, isn't it? That they just hardly ran the ball.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
All right, let's try this whole reverse thing again.
Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half.
He just didn't pitch it. Why didn't he pitch it?
The 25 to the 27. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot.
Oh, wait.
We
Hold
didn't
on.
do anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper.
All right, Fields. Beat this guy.
And win one for us.
Nope, he didn't beat him.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, here's Williams. And again, back to Komet.
I didn't trust what was going on the left side. There were too many guys crowding right there. But I saw an opening on the right. All right, good enough. Got it the first.
At the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and
the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move
Let's
up
not
to the
go
next
empty
level
yet.
if you don't take care of him
Actually,
first.
you know what? I'm going to throw
now
against this.
second and 9. Looking to throw is Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fields. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
They're trying to match me for what I like to do, it seems. Okay, see, now they're just a nickel. Oh, come on, Montgomery, go quicker. It was wide open if you just got past that first initial bit. I'll give you one more chance. One more chance. There's nobody at the second level.
They try again with Montgomery.
All right, well, you've set it up for us to run the play. All right, Fields, beat the press. It's a safety. It's not even a corner.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
Good. Touchdown.
Bears.
Whew.
Justin Fields ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And now we just kick it out of the end zone.
Right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Through the uprights? Through the uprights? Nope. Darn it. Way doesn't have enough leg for that, I guess.
So here's the Chiefs offense.
Trips wide nasty.
Half number 2. But Charles, you
That's
and I
interesting.
said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks
Why does Roquan Smith float so far over? I have to be the backside linebacker because they just float immediately to the front side. They don't even remotely hesitate to just float front side and leave it wide open backside.
At the 45-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
I should have got under that. See, when it's my fault, I don't mind it as much. Like, I know I messed up there. I should have gotten underneath that pass. I didn't. And that's what got me. But, like, when it's just the AI being incredibly incompetent, it's so annoying.
Completes it to Hardman. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Oh, good. You know what that means.
Hopefully nothing serious.
Rookie's going to be in.
We'll step aside for a moment. From the 25 on second down, Mahomes. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down.
Wait, he's not in. Oh, I forgot they still have Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney's still, for some reason, a high overall guy.
Ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. So 5 plays on this drive.
Let's just run man, just for a play, see what happens.
Just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
And Kwiatkowski gets absolutely torched.
Travis Kelce, a beast
awesome.
Second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I hope Kelsey's awful this year.
Extra point by Butker.
It's entirely possible that he is, because physically he was falling apart at the end of last year. He had a good playoff run, but, like, that's it.
Took 6 plays, and it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown.
He didn't pitch it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams.
That play just doesn't work. Let's run a screen.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of
Attaboy Montgomery. This is probably the last play before we go in with the backups. So let's run a play that could hit big or cause me to throw a pick. I haven't thrown a pick yet, so.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete to Mooney.
All right, decent play.
All
right, backups.
1 quarter remains here in this
Good luck.
Thursday night matchup. We're back now in KC.
Scored a field goal. And we won. Okay.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to...
All right. So 1 and 2 to finish the preseason. Keep in mind, again, I didn't play once the backups were in. I'm sure we could have gone 3 and 0. I don't know that we would have, but we could have. But doesn't matter. All that matters is we're through the preseason, and there are some issues. I wish it felt more like Madden 24. Like, I liked the way Madden 24 played. Like, there are obviously things that I didn't like about it. Some of the mechanics of the blocking, some of the just general stuff with how mechanics for defensive coverage stuff worked. There were parts that bothered me, but overall, I liked how it felt. I don't know that I like how this game feels. It's not like it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like NCAA, but it just feels interesting. It's just different. It's just not what I'm used to. It's probably the biggest change from one Madden to another in 1 year that I've ever had the pleasure of listening to or playing. Physical culture. Alright, we got to cut 16 guys. So here's what we're going to do. I already talked about it. We're going to cut Trenton Gill. We're going to cut Ramiz Ahmed. And then we're going to cut these 2 D tackles, Keith Randolph and Micah Dew Treadway. Now we only have to get rid of 12 guys, which means we can put everyone else on the practice squad. So, oh. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's fine. Jake Tungus goes to practice squad. Zach Thomas does. Doug Kramer goes. Tyrone Wheatley goes. Yeah, like, why would this be a competition? He's 5 overall higher. This is not a competition. That's just not. Oh, wait, I didn't finish. I just did I got 6 more guys to move. Oops. Yeah, I got the defensive end. Travis Bell, Zach Pickens, they both go to practice. No, I did not say cut. I said move to practice squad. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy goes to the practice squad. This guy goes to the practice squad, unfortunately. This guy goes to the practice squad, which is good. Hey, this guy goes to the practice squad. Alright. So now we advance week. And I'll go through the depth chart, make sure everything's good. Actually, you know what? I'll do that later. I'll do that when we come back. So that's going to be it for now. 2.5 hours ish, a little over. Not bad. Oh. Yeah. So preseason's done, and obviously Bears are the first team we're doing. Ooh. Next time, if it's tonight, I'll probably try to get through at least half the season. Or if it's tomorrow, I'll probably be able to get through the entire first season. But we'll see when I come back to it. It really just depends on scheduling. I should be able to at some point tonight get back on, get through at least half the season. And then tomorrow get through, the end of a season and off season. If that happens, get through a draft. We'll see. I want to get through these as quick as possible, but I don't want to rush through them. I want to get through them in a timely manner, but I don't want to discount what I'm doing just to get through them, right? I don't want to do that. So I will be back either tonight or tomorrow, and if you're watching this after it's uploaded, if this is being uploaded in the morning, like at 11, then I will be back tonight for you with another upload. If it's being uploaded at 5, it means that this is the only one going up today because it's the only thing I did today. So that's it for now. See y'all next time, and hopefully this all continues running as smoothly as it has with no soft locks because Madden is Madden. Hopefully the new loading screen for when you're simming training means that it's actively processing through something. So it means you can't get soft locked onto it, but you probably can. I just haven't had it happen to me yet. So we'll see when it finally does happen. Anyway, that's all. Bye-bye.